a quiet life in Mike's place every day, watching the champs of the Dante billiard parlor and the French pinball addicts. I am leading a quiet life on Lower East Broadway. I was an American. I am an American boy. I read the American Boy magazine and became a Boy Scout in the suburbs. I thought I was Tom Sawyer, catching crayfish in the Bronx River and imagining the Mississippi. I had a baseball mitt and an American Flyer bike. I delivered the Woman's Home Companion at 5 in the afternoon, or the Herald Trib at 5 in the morning. I still can hear the paper thump on lost porches. I had an unhappy childhood. I saw Lindbergh land. I looked homeward and saw no angel. I got caught stealing pencils from the 5 and 10-cent store the same month I made Eagle Scout. I chopped trees for the CCC and sat on them. I landed in Normandy in a rowboat that turned over. I have seen the ignorant armies on the beach at Dover. I have seen Egyptian pilots in purple clouds, shopkeepers rolling up their blinds at midday, potato salad and dandelions at anarchist picnics. I am reading Lorna Doone and A Life of John Most, terror of the industrialist, a bomb on his desk at all times. I am leading a quiet life on Lower East Broadway. I have seen the garbage men parade in the Columbus Day Parade. I have not been out to the cloisters in a long time, nor to the Tuileries, but I still keep thinking of going. I have seen the garbage men parade when it was snowing. I have eaten hot dogs in ballparks. I have heard the Gettysburg Address and the Ginsburg Address. I like it here and I won't go back where I came from. I too have ridden boxcars, boxcars, boxcars. I have been in Asia with Noah in the ark. I was in India when Rome was built. I have been in the manger with an ass. I have seen the eternal distributor from a white hill in South San Francisco and the laughing woman at Luna Park outside the fun house in a great rainstorm, still laughing. I am leading a quiet life outside of Mike's place every day, watching the world walk by in its curious shoes. I once started out to walk around the world, but ended up in Brooklyn. That bridge was too much for me. I have engaged in silence, exile, and cunning. I flew too near the sun, and my wax wings fell off. I am looking for my old man, whom I never knew. I am looking for the lost leader with whom I flew. Young men should be explorers. Home is where one starts from, but Mother never told me there'd be scenes like this. Womb weary, I rest, I have traveled. I have seen Goof City, I have seen the mass mess. I have heard Kid Ory cry, I have heard a trombone preach. I have heard Debussy strained through a sheet. I have slept in 100 islands where books were trees. I have heard the birds that sound like bells. I have worn gray flannel trousers and walked upon the beach of hell. I have dwelt in 100 cities where trees were books. What subways, what taxis, what cafes, what women with blind breasts, limbs lost among skyscrapers. I have seen the statues of heroes at Carrefours, Danton weeping at a metro entrance, Columbus in Barcelona pointing westward up the Rambla toward the American Express. I have heard 100 housebroken Ezra Pounds. They should all be freed. It is long since I was a herdsman. I am leading a quiet life in Mike's place every day, reading the classified columns. I have read the Reader's Digest from cover to cover and noted the close identification of the United States and the Promised Land, where every coin is marked "In God We Trust," but the dollar bills do not have it, being gods unto themselves. I read the want ads daily, looking for a stone, a leaf, an unfound door. I hear America singing in the yellow pages. One could never tell, the soul has its rages. I read the papers every day and hear humanity amiss in the sad plethora of print. I see where Walden Pond has been drained to make an amusement park. I see they're making Melville eat his whale. I see another war is coming, but I won't be there to fight it. I have read the writing on the men's room wall. I helped Kilroy write it. I marched up Fifth Avenue, but hurried back to the Casbah, looking for my dog. I see a similarity between dogs and me. Dogs are the true observers, walking up and down the world through the Malloy country. I have walked down alleys too narrow for Chryslers. I have seen 100 horseless milk wagons in a vacant lot in Astoria. Ben Shawn never painted them, but they're there, askew in Astoria. I have heard the junk man's obligato. I have ridden superhighways and believed the billboard's promises, slept in mailbox overnight cabins, crossed the Jersey Flats and seen the cities of the plain, and wallowed in the wilds of Westchester with its roving bands of natives in station wagons. I have seen them. I am the man. I was there. I suffered somewhat. I am an American. I have a passport. I did not suffer in public, and I'm too young to die. I am a self-made man, and I have plans for the future. I am in line for a top job. I may be moving on to Detroit. I am only temporarily a tie salesman. I am a good Joe. I am an open book to my boss. I am a complete mystery to my closest friends. I am leading a quiet life in Mike's place every day, contemplating my navel. I am a part of the body's long madness. I have wandered in various nightwoods. I have heard the loud lament of the disconsolate chimera. I am the man. I was there. I suffered somewhat. I have leaned in drunken doorways. I have written wild stories without punctuation. I have sat in an uneasy chair. I have heard the tolling bell. I am a tear of the sun. I am a hill where poets run. I invented the alphabet after watching the flight of cranes who made letters with their legs. I am a lake upon a plain, I am a word in a tree, I am a hill of poetry, I am a raid on the inarticulate, I have made paraphrastic studies in worn-out poetical fashions, and my equipment is always deteriorating. I have dreamt that all my teeth fell out, but my tongue lived to tell the tale. For I am a still of poetry, I am a bank of song, I am a player piano in an abandoned casino, on a seaside esplanade, in a dense fog, still playing. I see a similarity between the laughing woman and myself. I have heard the sound of summer in the rain. I have seen girls on boardwalks have complicated sensations. I understand their hesitations. I am a gatherer of fruit. I have seen how kisses cause euphoria. I have risked enchantment. I have seen the Virgin in an apple tree at Chartres and St. Joan Byrne at the Bella Union. I have seen giraffes in jungle gyms, their necks like love wound around the iron circumstances of the world. I have seen the Venus Aphrodite, armless in her drafty corridor. I have heard a siren sing at 1/5 Avenue. I have seen the white goddess dancing in the Rue des Beaux-Arts on the 14th of July, and the beautiful dame without mercy picking her nose in Chumley's. She did not speak English. She had yellow hair and a hoarse voice, and no bird sang. leading a quiet life in Mike's place every day, watching the pocket pool players, making the minestrone scene, wolfing the macaronis. And I have read somewhere the meaning of existence, yet have forgotten just exactly where. But I am the man, and I'll be there, and I may cause the lips of those who are asleep to speak, and I may make my notebooks into sheaves of grass, and I may write my own eponymous epitaph, instructing the horsemen to pass